guys, and welcome back to my channel. So first things first, apologies for being a little bit quiet on here the past couple of months. I have got good reasons. So for those of you who don't know, I am in the middle of doing my geology PhD, but I decided to add to my never-ending to-do list and also buy a house. But the house I decided to buy wasn't exactly ready to move in, you could say. So it has been one heck of a project for quite a few months now, where we've gutted it, we've done just about everything you can do to a house, but very much hands-on. So I wanted to learn a lot of these skills, because when you buy your first house, that is how you learn how to kind of do any sort of practical DIY. And I've always been so excited to give it a go. So that's what I've been doing most of my summer, obviously with a lot of help, but it's all coming together now. So the finish line's in sight, so I can start creating videos again like I love to do. And even though behind me is wet plaster, it's workable. So we're getting back into the zone of making regular videos, and I thought I would just match the wet plaster. So as this video goes on, you'll probably see the dry patches start to form, which is great, because then hopefully in a couple of videos time, this will be a white wall, which will be great. But yeah, it's definitely a process. If any of you have done up a house of any sort, you do understand. It is just non-stop, and when you're plastering, the amount of dust, I've just given up. Like, you just can't counter it until it's like settled. It's just a pain, but it's so exciting to see it kind of transform, and I will show you guys the befores and afters as kind of it gets more and more completed. But it's very, very exciting. However, it was quite a lot to juggle: PhD, new house, and then also 2 YouTube channels. But I've calmed down a bit now, and I can relax a bit, and I can kind of find more time to do things that I want to do. So in today's video, we're doing a fashionnova haul. Now, you guys know I love fashionnova. In fact, I'm wearing fashionnova. So this jumpsuit, which is incredible. This is literally one of my favorite outfits, because I can wear it casually, I can wear it to work, I can wear it to conferences. Like, it's so smart, but it's also so stylish. So you can just wear it all day, every day. Like, there's literally no occasion I don't think I could wear this to. Could even wear it to a wedding, you know, if you style it right. So I absolutely love this one. This was from a previous fashionnova haul, which I'll link down below if you'd like to check that out. But today we're focusing on wedding guest outfits, in particular dresses. So I'm at that age now where I feel like I've got a wedding every month to go to. So I cannot have enough wedding guest dresses, and I find them very complicated to kind of choose for, because I always feel they have a certain look to them, wedding guest dresses, but they're also different for each bride. So it's quite a complicated task trying to pick them, because you're almost picking them for someone else, not for yourself, if that makes sense. But fashionnova have an amazing selection of dresses for exactly that, and there is so much choice. And I've already trialed them out at some weddings, so I'm going to just get right to it, but do check them out. I really recommend them for wedding guest dresses. You can find some lovely things at really great prices. I'll start with the dress that's already been christened at a wedding. So it's this gorgeous blue and green ombre kind of flowy, very like Greek, I would say, like very just like hot weather kind of floaty dress. And it's one-shouldered with a beautiful little cutout here. And the reason I say this reminds me of like Greek is because I went to a Greek wedding and I wore it to the Greek wedding, and it was perfect. But I think this would work for a lot of, like, just any wedding or any event. But you can also then re-wear it. It's just this beautiful dress. And this sort of style is really in at the moment. You can get like all different prints and colours, and fashionnova do quite a wide range. So they're all the same cut, but they've got all different prints and colours. So I got the blue and green one, which is beautiful, but I didn't stop there. I also picked it up in this ombre colour scheme. So it's like orange, brown and pink. Look at that. Isn't it just stunning? And it's got an asymmetrical hem on it, and they're just so affordable and so beautiful. By the way, as usual, everything's linked down below in the order that I tried on, so you guys can check these out if you would like to. But let me just throw these on for you, because they fit beautifully. Every time I put this dress on, it just reminds me of why it's literally one of my favourite dresses. Look at the colours of this, like the ombre of blue to green. It's just so elegant and beautiful. And so I just wear it with kind of sparkly wedges, but literally this would work with sandals. You could wear this with anything. And I just think it's such a flattering neckline. It's so classy and elegant as well. So you want, like at a wedding, you want to kind of be understated, but also yourself. And this dress, I am just in love with. And I love the little cutout here. I think it just adds that little bit of kind of cuteness and sexiness without it being, you know, on the sleazy side, because you want to be a bit more classy at a wedding is always the route I take, but it's still such a lovely flowy dress. I mean, just look how it moves. And if you're dancing, it's lovely. Like I wore this on the dance floor till about 5 a.m. I was dancing around 30-degree heat and I was so comfortable. It was just a perfect dress. So this is definitely going to get lots and lots of wear out of it, because you can also get away with this just as a lovely summer dress. So it's one of those where you don't just have to wear it for one occasion, and I love to be able to wear my kind of pieces for lots and lots of things, because you don't just want a dress for one event. You want to be able to wear it a lot, and this is definitely one of those dresses. So I'll insert a picture here of me wearing it at the actual wedding, but I'll now put on the pink and brown one, which is just as glorious. Just look at these colours. It looks even better with my drying plaster wall than my jumpsuit. This is just stunning. Like, I love how deep the kind of browny burgundy is here. Oh, I've just got one of the hanger tags out. Let me just tuck that in. It's just stunning. I love how the colours blend. I was a bit unsure at first because I think it's quite a drastic colour change between this kind of back pink and the front, almost like deeper colours. But to be honest, when I'm twirling around the dance floor, I think that's the last thing anyone's going to notice, because it's just like a sunset. Like, look at that. I am in love with this, and I think it looks lovely with gold, these tones. So I have my lovely shell bag, which I'm obsessed with. It's just one of those like plasticky ones. You can get them from everywhere. I'm pretty sure Fashion Nova even has these at the moment. They definitely have one that would match my blue and green dress, but I'll link them down below if I can find them. But how stunning is that? And then I also got these earrings from Fashion Nova, which look like ammonites or seashells, depending on, but as I'm a geologist, more specifically a paleontologist, I have a soft spot for shells of any sort, hence why ammonite jewellery or shell bags are right up my street. But I'm in love. Look at this. Oh, it's just so special. And to be honest, these earrings are actually really lovely. I don't know if you can see the detail on them, but they've literally got ribs on them. So there's certain species of ammonite, you can see it on my tattoo as well, where I've actually got the ribs tattooed on. And so the fact that these earrings also have the texture on them and then a diamond in the middle, I was just like, you're coming home with me, because that's amazing. So it's just like a sunset dress with shell accessories. Ignore the fact that I'm wearing silver shoes. You would obviously wear gold. But just wow. I cannot wait to wear this dress out. So I haven't actually christened this dress yet, but it's going to be worn so much. I can already tell, like, the colours are just so perfect. I'm in love. And then the next one I got, I haven't even opened this one yet. So this is called the Athena Pleated Maxi Dress. So it's kind of along the same vibes as the last two. So it's got those kind of lovely pleats in the skirt. But this one's a lot more kind of Grecian, like Greek goddess style, which I just think looks so feminine and just so lovely. So this one almost, you could get away with these as like bridesmaids dresses. So if you're looking for this sort of vibe, but affordable bridesmaids dresses, these are a really great option. So let me work out, how do we open this? It's like an accordion. Oh, look at that colour. Oh, I love it so much. So this is a one shoulder, but a bit more, it's a bit more, you know, like it's a little bit more extra than the last two, which is why I say you get away with it as a bridesmaid's dress. The pleats are deeper, but beautiful. There's a lot of fabric here. It is so nicely made, and it is a one shoulder, but you've then got this tie kind of extra bit going on. So it kind of pleats over one arm. So it's not like a strappy strap. You've got kind of a long sleeve going on. Oh, absolutely love it. So I got this one in an extra small as well, but down below when I link them, I also put the sizes I'm wearing along with my measurements, so you can kind of use me as a guide. But let's just put this one on because it is beautiful. So I am loving this dress way more than I thought I would. It is just beautiful on. So I understand why they call it the Athena, because I feel like a Greek god in this. And with my clutch to match, like, look how the lines just blend with that. I am obsessed, but I'll put the bag down for now. Just appreciate this dress. I mean, it is long, so I am wearing wedges with it, but to be honest, it's not one of those dresses where I feel like I can't walk in it. And I love this kind of cape bit. So I thought it was more of like one arm has a sleeve, but you definitely wear it kind of more as a cape. So it's kind of just like adds some movement to the dress when you're dancing. Look at that. Oh, I am in love with this. Like, you'll see me wearing this, like, wow. This one's definitely a bit more dressy than the shorter ones. Being floor length, it's definitely more of a kind of an occasion dress, and it's evening wear or it's a wedding daytime wear. It's a bit harder to wear a maxi dress like this casually, but wow. Look at the colour of this. I can't tell you how beautiful this shimmer is. I hope like the camera is doing it justice. It's a beautiful green and it's so comfortable. Like, it's just a really easy fit, but also really flattering. So if I move that out of the way, you can see it's just a really lovely kind of, nothing's too tight, nothing's exposed, it's just beautiful. I am blown away. This is the first time I've put this on and wow, I do not want to take it off. So I've definitely got a thing at the moment for like Greek style dresses because this one's a little bit Grecian as well. Loved it on the model. Hopefully, I think the same when it's on me. Let's have a look. So this one's not so vibrant in colour, so this would work kind of for like a black tie style one, or to be honest, it is still like silvery and sparkly, so you could wear it to any style. I'm just dropping all the moisture packets. So it looks like this, so it's kind of like metallic silver, like almost like gunmetal black I think is the correct term, and it's got a very high slit, so we'll see how that looks, but it does it have? No, so it doesn't, the underdress, it looks like it's lined, but it is just the back of the fabric, so it's just kind of darker on the inside, which is quite nice. And the neck of it, I think it's a halter, I'm not quite. So the label's at the back there, but the strap's at the back there, so I guess it comes round the front. I might have to look at the model to figure this one out, because at the moment, I'm going to be wearing it strapless. So I'm not quite sure. Does that must go around my neck like a reverse halter neck? Not seen that before. Could look lovely. I obviously looked at it on the model and thought, yes. So let's put this on and see what it looks like, but I will just mention it does have this tacky stuff at the top here, so if you wanted to wear this strapless, you probably could quite easily, and it's got a nice kind of hidden zip in it as well, so all of this seam down the side is a zip. But let's just put it on and see what it looks like. This is how this one fits. Now it's actually a lot tighter up top than I thought it would be. Like, it still fits, but it doesn't have as much give as I was expecting. But nice nonetheless, because it means you could wear this as a strapless, because I have no idea what to do with this strap at the back here. Only thing I would say, it is a drop waist, so that if that's not a style you're looking for, just keep that in mind. And the slit is a slit. Like, I thought it was, for some reason I thought it was not such a dangerous slit, but very easy solution. If that's too high of a slit for the occasion you need it, you can literally sew that up and no one would know about it. Like, there's plenty of fabric here, so it's not like it's going to be too tight. Sometimes if it's a bodycon dress and it also has a huge slit, you can't reconnect it, but this one you could reconnect. Love how it kind of captures the light. I'm going to try and get this strap on. I don't know how to do this. Unless, oh no, the tag is at the back. I was thinking, now am I wearing it around the wrong way? I'm going to have to like dislocate everything to get this on. Oh, okay. I don't know how I'm going to get this on my head. And I think I might strangle myself if I do this. This does not feel right. Oh no, that is it. Okay, I think if I go to wear this dress, I will be cutting this necklace thing off. Just my preference. I mean, now it's on, it's cute. I didn't notice it because on the model it just looks like a nice silver choker, but how am I meant to get that on? There must be a way to do it when I'm putting it over my head. This is how the back looks, which to be honest is cute. Now that the strap is on, it's very unusual. It feels backwards, but it looks correct. So I'll give you this is the correct look of the dress. I mean, it is a statement dress. I do love it, and I do feel nice in it. Compared to the other ones, I'm not sure, and I am slightly strangled in it. Only a little bit, but a little bit nonetheless. Easy to just take it off though. But let me know what you think. It is unusual. It's kind of actually an asymmetric drop waist. But is it cute, or am I just trying to make it cute? I cannot tell. I do love the fabric though. It almost like flows like water. It'd be a lovely one to dance in. It is lovely. Let me know what you think and whether I should get this off or whether it should stay. I don't know. It's growing on me, but I'm also, compared to the other ones, is it a contender? We shall see. This one is a lovely strapless kind of mesh option. It has got some boning in, not overly strong, so you don't have to worry about it kind of crushing your organs when you sit, because I have had corseted dresses just like that, so they look amazing on. You sit down, the boning bends to your like rolls, you stand up and it's like bent and you're bruised and it's a pain. Whereas having them a bit flexible means you can move, you can sit, but they still kind of cinch you in a little bit, so that's really good. So this does look rather tiny, but I'm guessing it's super stretchy. And this is the print. It's kind of got lovely just blue flowers all over like a black mesh kind of dress. Quite lovely. I would say it's midi length. Does have a slit at the back as well, so should be able to walk in it, hopefully. And then it's kind of got like a pointed top to it, so it's strapless but like little cat ears, which could look lovely. So I did get this in an extra small. First glance, I probably should have got it in a small, but we'll see how it wiggles on. This one is actually way stretchier than I realised, and even better, the slit's on the side, not at the back, so you don't have to worry about the slit kind of continuing. Sometimes with certain pencil dresses, the slit is at the back of them and it just continues to the point where it feels like it's your butt crack straight into the slit of the dress. Whereas putting it on the side like this is a lot safer, because I'm not worried that I'm going to be flashing anyone, especially at a wedding. That's not what you want. But this is beautiful. Like the length of this dress, it's so easy to wear. It's just a lovely strapless design. It's not too tight, because I thought this was going to be way too small for me, being an extra small, but it's actually a really comfortable fit. So this is what it looks like at the back. So it's just kind of got ruching everywhere, which is lovely. So it like holds you in all the right places, but it also kind of accentuates the figure, which is always a plus. But it's kind of just a very subtle but beautiful dress, and I think I would wear this one with silver. So probably either these shoes or like a stiletto version of kind of silver heels. But it's lovely. I love the colours in it. It's actually got some green going on, like you can see them. It's really, really lovely. So if you're looking for kind of a dress for a wedding or any event that you could then wear for kind of nights out or just like casually in the summer, this is a lovely option. And it's fully lined. It's actually really nicely made. So it's got the mesh outer layer and then a solid black underlayer. So it's very comfy. You've got 2 layers going on. But I think it looks really nice. And I can actually move in it, which is definitely the winning piece, because you don't want those wiggle dresses where you're like, I can't quite sit down or move. So even though it's got boning in it, I can roll in it. So it's all right. It's a good dress. Perfect for just about everything. So I really like this one. This one has exceeded my expectations. Now I have saved my favourite till last. I would say the best till last, but I do love all of these dresses. But this one is just something a little bit more special. It's a mesh strapless dress that is covered head to toe in embroidered flowers, and they are literally, so each individual one kind of has its own 3D effect, so they're not even embroidered directly onto the dress, like they kind of are embossed out. It is incredible. And it's midi length, so it comes down to kind of the mid shin, and it has no stretch, so I was a bit paranoid getting this because I did get it in a size extra small, because the reviews online, because on Fashion Nova, if you read the reviews next to each item, you can kind of get a gist to whether it's true to size, whether you need to size up, because different fabrics behave very differently on a body, so some can stretch for miles and other ones are just like, nope, not moving. And this dress has mixed reviews on whether it's too small, too big, so I just went for my normal size. I'm gonna hope for the best, but this is to die for. Like, this is the dress I'm gonna be wearing to every wedding going forward, and I do have one next week actually, so hopefully this is gonna be the one, but let me know down below which one I should wear, in case maybe I'm just blinded by so many flowers, but I think it's incredible. I might just tack down some of the flowers, but so it is mesh, which means I can see you guys through it, which also means people can see me through it. However, it comes with a pair of pants, which is interesting. Now these are kind of like high-waisted pants that you wear under it, so it's one of those dresses where it's meant to be mesh with like a bodysuit underneath, which is a lovely look if it was like my birthday dress, or I'm going for cocktails with the girls or going out somewhere. That would look lovely. However, for a wedding, so I will show you both, for a wedding I think I'm going to try it with like a strapless dress underneath. So I do have this little like just stretchy black strapless dress. So I'm going to put that underneath and see if that just makes it a bit more wedding appropriate, because I don't think you can wear one of those mesh bodysuit dresses to a wedding. That's just my 2 pence. I thought I would start by showing you how it's meant to be worn with the high-waisted pants underneath, and to be honest, at first glance it is completely wearable. It's just for a wedding I think I would have it all solid black, but as you can see it's still a beautiful dress just like this. And I think gold matches it better with the tones of the flowers. I could get away with silvery pearl, but I think this with kind of a nice pair of either black or gold shoes would be a lovely look. But if we just focus on the dress for a minute, it is beautiful, and up the top it's fairly opaque, to be honest. The flowers are quite big. I just need to kind of get some fabric glue and just tack them down a little bit, or just steam them. It's where it's come in the kind of packaging, it's just a little bit, like some of them are a bit folded, but only a little bit. But this is what the back looks like, so it's still, you know, it's not too in your face being mesh with a pair of pants underneath, but I do think I can make it look a little bit more elegant for a wedding. But this for a party is amazing. I mean, look at how many flowers is on this. I am just in love with it, and the size of it is so perfect. So I'm wearing the extra small, and there is a little bit of space up top, but I'm, you know, not the biggest, so you can kind of use my measurements as a guide. It has no stretch, but I've got quite wide hips in proportion to the rest of me, and I can actually move in this. It's not too tight around this area, so don't let it be, like, don't put yourself off it because it doesn't have stretch. It might be a perfect fit for you, but I am in love with this dress. I feel so lovely in it. I cannot wait to wear this. But let me put it on with a dress underneath, as I think that does just elevate the look a little bit more. So this is how it looks like with the dress underneath, and I actually prefer it to the nude underneath. I think it makes the flowers stand out more. I think it just looks like it was always meant to be like this. And so I think I'm just gonna wear it like this from now on. So you can see here, you'd never know that I had a dress on underneath. It just looks lovely, and even at the back, it just kind of fits really nice with the dress beneath it. And as long as the dress kind of is shorter than this slit at the back here, it looks just normal. So it kind of, I have like a mini dress on underneath, and then the rest of it is just like mesh to my shins, which I think is quite a nice look. So I love this one. I think I'm going to wear this one to the wedding next week. It has such a lovely feel about it, and I love all the Grecian ones with the flowy skirts, but there's something beautiful and really unusual about this one, having so many flowers on it. I love it. But one thing I need to know, should I wear this with silver or gold? So I've got gold accessories on at the moment, so I'm wearing it with the little laminite earrings. I think I'll probably wear it with pearls or, you know, like flowers of some sort. but it's covered in colours, so I have the option to like match one of those crazy colours with the accessories, or I could just be very simple and, you know, go for very, very basic accessories because the dress is accessorized enough, you could say. But, oh, I love it. Yeah, I can't wait to wear this one. Let me know what you think, but it is so unusual and so fun. Like, you got to imagine it, once I've glued these petals down, oh, it's amazing. I love it. So that's all I got for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed today's video. Please like and subscribe if you did. As usual, all the links are down below. If you'd like to shop anything on Fashion Nova, please do. I do have a special code, so if you want to just browse, do check that out, as it doesn't cost you any extra, but it does help me, as this was a sponsored collaboration. So thank you in advance. But please check out my other channel if you'd like to, which is all about my kind of PhD and the geology side of my life, because I do love my rocks and fossils. So even though it's very, very far from fashion, if that is up your street, please take a look at my channel, Gems. But I hope you're all doing well, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.